Hey guys! Just as the name implies, this is, of course, Transformers War for Cybertron. It's the multiplayer demo that is available on the Xbox Live and I would assume PlayStation Network. And first impressions of it? Pretty good. Not ready to call it great or spectacular, but definitely a lot better than the other Transformer games I've played. And yes, I've played Transformer games because Transformers may very well be the coolest thing on the planet. Anyway, on a less nerdier note, the multiplayer game, it's been good. There's different classes you can choose from. In the demo, you get to choose from the Scout and the Soldier. Each class has its own abilities. For example, in this game, I have the Scout that's using the ability to cloak, aka turn invisible, or I believe the other one I was using was I was using a decoy mine, which lays out a gun, and whenever an enemy walks over it, they get stunned, which is pretty cool. The tank has abilities such as hover, which is, hovering. You couldn't figure that out from the fact that it's called hover. And I can't remember exactly what it's called. I call it Hurricane. If that might be right. I don't know. But he swings around, and the melee attack's really strong. And that is one thing about this game, is the melee attack is really strong. It's kind of Halo-esque in a sense, where if you're running at them and you're shooting at them and you get close, your best bet really is the melee. It's a pretty strong. I don't believe it's a one-hit kill if they have full health, but you have guns, so shoot them while you're running in at them. And I think one thing you really have to do with this game is you cannot just run around doing whatever. You have to choose your class the way you want to play. Like, in this one, I'm using the Scout to, cloak up, get behind people, giggity, and then destroy them. But if I tried to run right at them as a Scout, I would, of course, get raped. Horribly. In terrible, terrible ways. Whereas a tank, or soldier, is not going to be able to run around and flank as easily. You just kind of have to rely on the strength and the extra health that you have and, the stronger guns. And that is one thing that does seem to bug me right now about the game. I don't think it's as bad as what other people have said, but there are definitely better weapons. And the soldier in this game has some really strong guns. He's got the rocket launcher. He has the chain gun. He has the guns where if you're up against him, you're practically screwed. Whereas the Scout's gonna be the kit that has the sniper rifle, the scoped weapons, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to hit people in this game when you're scoped in because of all as fast as they're moving, and just even unscoped with other guns, it's fairly hard to hit people, or harder than most other games. So sniping is really hard, and since it's not a one-hit kill, it's what I tell other people. If you get killed by a sniper in this game, you just got pwned. That guy just rocked your world, and you liked it. Or not awkward at all, but And that's why you really have to play it to the way your class was designed. And other things to know about this game, not available in the demo, of course, but you can see that they're available, and you can go onto their website and check out, is there's going to be kill streaks, and you can see that it's popping up on the screen during the game, that I get 3 kill streak, 5 kill streak, 7 kill streak. And the kill streaks in this game, if you look them up, are more often than not ways to help your team, such as a radar, or full ammo replenished for your team, or just different things like that, and that's pretty cool. I think the soldier does have a kill streak, and the scientist has a kill streak that works as a weapon, but mostly they help your team out, which is a pretty good thing. The game modes are going to be similar to Modern Warfare 2, the one I'm playing now, Conquest, aka Domination. There's 3 points, try to maintain as many as you can. We destroyed them in this game, and it seems to be in the Conquest games that I've played, that's how it turned out. I haven't been in a close game yet. It's just one team's been destroying them. And oddly enough, it's worked out that every time in Conquest, the Decepticons won, and every time in Team Deathmatch, Autobots won. It's just how it's been working. It's weird. But other game modes include, I can't even remember what they're called in this game, but there's a sabotage-like game mode, you know, where you have to capture the bomb in the middle and plant it at their spot. There's a headquarters where there's just one node that you have to capture as opposed to these three. Regular deathmatch, which is of course free-for-all. And a capture the flag type of game mode, which should be interesting since, you know, there's transforming. And the transformations in this game are actually pretty smooth. You can, of course, switch to your vehicle mode and back at any given time, which is kind of handy when you're using your vehicle mode to gain speed up a ramp, so you jump and then you transform, so then you're shooting people in the air, turn into some sort of super badass, and then it's just awesome. Right now there is only this one map, which is the epitome of a balanced map. It's just one, you know, giant kind of arena-like area where there's different paths, but, you know, it's the exact same on each side. It is a symmetrical map, so you can't really, I haven't found anything to complain about. I mean, hopefully other maps will be a little more wandering around, like, as opposed to just the arena, but oh, and something I didn't mention before, now that I have this on the screen, is that, not the screen you're watching, I have another screen next to me, so just in case you're wondering, but anyway, you can, of course, switch around the weapons in your classes so you're not limited to what you can use. Each class has 2 abilities, such as the cloaking and the decoy trap that I'm using, and also, kind of going to the Call of Duty, is they have upgrades, which, you know, are perks, and even the abilities or the upgrades that you get to choose from are based on what your class is. So these scouts, right now I have surprise attack on, so when I decloak my attacks are stronger, and ghost, which lets me stay cloaked longer, and just different things like that. And right now I can only unlock 2 in this demo, but it allows for 3, just like in Modern Warfare and other Call of Duty games. I suppose other Call of Duty games did too. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the game's pretty fun. Oh, and I guess the leveling up. You level up each class in the demo. It lets you get to level 3 for those 2, and when you level them all up, there's something called Prime Mode. I don't know too much about it. All I know is that if you go in, it says Prime Mode's available, it says achieve max level in all classes. And I'm wondering if that's like prestiging, which would be pretty cool. I'm assuming that's what it is, but I mean, I have no proof of that. But yeah, all in all, I'd say it's a pretty fun game. I definitely recommend, off of this, I'd recommend getting it as soon as you can, but you know, try out the demo, see for yourself. So you guys have fun, and I'll just let you finish this game off in peace.